course. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Could you please just introduce yourselves for our audience? Tell us a little bit about you.
Sure. My name is Stephanie Filo. I am an editor. Some of my more recent work has been a feature called We Grown Now, a Black lady sketch show, Dahmer, History of the World Part 2. I kind of bounce between genres.
Nice. Very nice. You've won multiple awards, including several Emmys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Is there a particular scene or a moment that you are most proud of from Black Lady Sketch Show?
You know, I'm proud of the show on a whole because it's such a unique and different approach to sketch comedy. It's very rare that you see like an entire Black lady post department, you know, and Black lady editors, and it's not something that I ever thought I would see in my lifetime. So I'm very proud of the show in general, but if I was to pick a scene, I'm really proud of a sketch called What Up, I'm 3. It's kind of this really unhinged storyline where Robin Thede, our showrunner, has been adopted by a couple, but when she comes to this kind of adoption party, it's very clear this is like a 35-year-old woman. And so it's all people kind of dodging around this subject matter. It's kind of based on, I don't know if you've seen the film Orphan.
Very now, yeah.
Yeah, the film Orphan, where it's like supposed to be a 6-year-old, but it's actually
like a grown woman.
Yeah, so I would say that one, which I'm also actually wearing a pin for today.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You're also an activist, and you're on the board for Girls Empowerment Sierra Leone. Can you talk to us about that, please?
Sure. So Girls Empowerment Sierra Leone was started in 2012. My family is from Sierra Leone. I'm originally from there, and myself and several other diasporans from Sierra Leone felt like there needed to be sort of like an after-school, extracurricular, social impact program, because, you know, here we have those, in the States we have those, in the UK we have those, but in Sierra Leone there wasn't sort of like a social work and extracurricular peer building program. So we started in 2012 with about 9 girls. We said, let's have just like one day of camp. We'll kind of do leadership workshops and see if they like it. And now, 12 years later, we've reached like over 500 girls and their families as well. And we're a year-round program. So instead of just the one day of camp, now we have workshops that the girls do year-round. There's a girls' advisory board, so really the girls are kind of dictating what programming they need or what within their own circles they feel they need to be learning about or talking about. And they kind of mentor each other, which is really kind of the key, I think, for mentorship is like people, you know, supporting one another, but trying to like get your mentees, I guess, to a further place than you ever could. So it's been a special journey.
And how can people get involved with that?
If you go to our website, girlsempowermentsummitSL.org, or you can find us on social media at Girls Empowerment Sierra.
Great. And you're also co-founder for Ebola Now.
Yes.
Can you talk to us a little bit about that as well?
Sure. So that one, back in 2014, there was an Ebola outbreak within West Africa. And something that we saw a lot of was all of these kind of bigger NGOs were kind of coming in making flyers in various languages and distributing them to the rural areas in Sierra Leone. The problem with that model is that a lot of those rural areas have a very high illiteracy rate. So you have people getting flyers that cannot read those flyers, you know, and so for us it was just really important to
get that knowledge,
get that information out there. So we kind of, you know, we met with several different people from World Health Organization, doctors throughout, you know, just that we could get in touch with, United Nations, just to get the information, and then we as Sierra Leoneans felt now we can spread the information the way that maybe will be more well-received or understood from the public. So we made a series of PSA campaigns in all the languages. There's 26 languages in Sierra Leone, so in all the local languages, we spread those out throughout the country through radio, through television, through, you know, social media, WhatsApp, just the best ways we could kind of I guess, disseminate the information.
And I'm sure there's a website that we can go to as well to show our support to.
Yeah, EnEbolahNow.org.
Right. Just going back to editing quickly, I spoke with a few editors earlier who listed you as inspiration for them, which was not surprising based on all your achievements and what you've accomplished as an editor. Who do you find inspiring? Who inspires you?
There's so many other editors that inspire me. One who has been, I've been just blessed to have her as a friend and mentor is Elizabeth Ronaldsdottir. She edited Deadpool 2, Atomic Blonde, John Wick. So she's someone who, I just saw someone who is in a space that's traditionally like an older white male space, and it's a woman who's just crushing it, and so she's someone that I just happened to reach out to and who kind of took me under her wing. So I adore her. There's another editor who I just look up to so much, that's Tara Lynn Shropshire. She just cut Twisters, which just came out. So I really just look up to, editors
Awesome.
Doing great things, but editors who are, maybe in spaces that they wouldn't traditionally be in. So, those I look up to. And, up and coming editors as well. I always am inspired by. So that's a very broad answer, but I just...
No, it's great.
Our community is just so special. So.
For sure. And what's next for you, Stephanie?
I have a project that will be coming out soon with Disney. I can't tell you the name of it just yet, but I hope that people will like it.
Okay, we'll look for it very soon, I hope. Thank you so much for being with us, Stephanie, and enjoy the rest of the con.
Thank you so much. You as well.
Welcome. Thank you.